I woke up this morning and in typical fashion, I looked at my phone and I joined Facebook and started scrolling through stuff. Facebook showed me this post with Kim Kardashian saying that um, she takes Beyond Meat everywhere she goes. It's a plant-based alternative. She's such a fan, blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
But then tell me why Facebook automatically shows me the comments. I'm not really a comment reader because people always got negative stuff to say in the comments.
This
So
is
I
true.
skipped the comments. But she showed me, she as in Facebook, showed me this comment. And I'm pretty sure Facebook showed me this comment because a friend of mine's commented on it. But my thing is, I didn't ask for that, Facebook. So let's not do that anymore. Now, moving on to the topic of this actual video. The comment was basically, I'm going to show it on the screen, but it was basically saying that she's super privileged to be able to carry Beyond Meat everywhere she goes. How much did Beyond Meat pay her? And Beyond Meat
I would say
is
she's
GMO, so people
super
shouldn't.
dedicated if she's actually carrying Beyond Burgers around with her. No, not making a funny
That's
out
a
of
good
this.
point. I didn't even think about that.
She
That's
is a
good
freaking
point.
dedicated woman there, you know? So rather than going and buying the damn suckers or looking to see who's got Beyond Burgers as an option, you know? So, anyway, hey,
Yeah,
I
she
praise the
keeps them
woman,
with her.
you know? She's got a platform. She's utilizing it to promote veganism. And I don't think as a vegan community, any of us should actually downgrade or degrade her about her comment of being diligent about being a vegan.
Yeah, and then the comment also mentioned that
that's crazy.
That Beyond Meat is GMO'd. So here's my three main things about this comment. One, so the fuck what, she's privileged. I don't like Kim Kardashian either. I think it was Kim Kardashian in the post. I don't like any of the Kardashians, but what she
they don't do anything for me.
Exactly. But just okay, like I said, I don't like them. But I'm not sitting
I don't
here
dislike them. I just don't need them.
That's a good point too. Like,
yeah,
I personally, my own, like, I don't really have an issue with them because I don't know them, because I don't care about them. So I don't sit here and go through all of their life and all of that stuff. So I guess I should say that I don't feel one way or another. Instead of saying I don't like them, I should say I don't feel one way or another. Like, I don't know the difference between any of the Kardashians either. I know Kim, which is the one that was in the post, she is in a migraine commercial. I know that because Hulu keeps showing it to me as if I have migraines or something.
Okay.
And I know she has a beautiful mixed child, so I'm assuming she's the one that's dating that's married to Kanye West.
Right.
I know Chloe.
Yeah, that's about all I know. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't follow celebrities. I mean, I really don't. I mean, maybe
there's a lot of Kardashians too. I know Kim, Chloe, Caitlyn, and Caitlyn used to be Bruce. I know that one. I know him, her, but that's it, right? Like, that's all I know. I know that there's a mama. I know that much. I think the mama's name is Courtney, but honestly, I'm not sure. But my point in this whole thing was that it doesn't matter how you feel about the Kardashians. What she just did was push the vegan movement, the animal rights movement forward. Because do you know how many people is going to look at this and be like, oh, Kim Kardashian eats Beyond Burgers. Let me go ahead and try to find one.
Let me try it. Yeah, she's promoting it. It must be good because they like following her. So if she's got followers, by all means, promote veganism.
Exactly.
Promote Beyond, you know?
When a non-vegan reads it, like, if I was a non-vegan, I was reading it, I would have been like, well, then fuck it. Like, fuck it. Like, okay, if she's paid to say this, then it's probably not good. And if it's GMO, that doesn't sound healthy. And then
but you know, I almost get the impression this person is in fact not vegan, because of her tone and her attitude. I mean, her thought process is not on point with veganism.
Well, when she no, well, here's the thing. I've seen a lot of vegans actually talk like this. And they're usually the ones that are trying to be like uber super healthy, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, even if it is GMO'd, it's still a vegan product. It's still a
That's very
product that
true.
saves animals' lives. And Beyond Meat is not GMO'd, which takes me to my next point. Stop using misinformation.
Moderation is always key in any any meal, anything you fix. I mean, you have got to support your health. And if you're out and she's traveling, I totally understand why she would want to grab that shit and bring it with her. You know?
Yeah,
because you never, because you actually, she may have been and that brings a point. She may have run into the situation where, in fact, she's had problems like a lot of us have with actually finding vegan options. Like if you go in up north, we went up north a while back, and the vegan options were scarce. If you're in an area and you're traveling throughout different states or even other countries, if there's not vegan options out there, I'm glad she's bringing them with her. You know, that's dedication. Like I said,
yeah, most vegans, and she was like, oh, like her privileged life to be able to bring Beyond Meat everywhere she goes. But most vegans bring food with them everywhere they go. Like,
right.
And we might not be having a cooler with ice in it. Yeah, we might not be carrying around a cooler with ice in it so we could put Beyond Meat in there, but we probably carrying a cooler with ice in it to put juices and stuff in, or we're bringing
fruit, bananas,
protein bars, all kinds of stuff.
Protein bars,
I'm not gonna sit here and bring Beyond Meat everywhere I go because I can't afford to bring Beyond Meat everywhere I go. Unless I'm getting a refrigerated
Your ice cream cake started melting yesterday, so yeah, we can't do that because the Beyond Burgers will go bad. You know, we might have to stop and do some shopping.
If I could, I would. Like, there's several foods that if I could bring them everywhere I go, like Honest Pastures ribs, if I could bring them jinx everywhere I go, I most definitely would. So what? She's privileged.
But again, if in fact she's figured a way to drag her Beyond Burgers around with her, hey, she should tell us how she's doing it so we can put it in the same cooler that she's using, because evidently it's working.
She probably carries, like, with knowing the Kardashians, she probably carries like a refrigerated truck around everywhere she goes.
Exactly. Hey, like that truck we saw yesterday, maybe that was for her. The refrigerated truck just rolls around town and you go and pick the stuff up when you need it.
But it's like, seriously speaking, it's like what you've just done is you could potentially harm the vegan movement. And then you're spreading misinformation. It's not GMO. Let's be better than Donald Trump, okay? Have we not learned that we have to be better than Donald J. Trump? Like, the world should be better than Donald J. Trump.
There are fact checks, you know?
Yes,
so,
she could have easily Googled it before opening her mouth.
Did she Google it?
No, obviously not, because you can Google it and see that it's not GMO.
Hey, well, depending... she could be a conspiracy theorist. You know, she could be.
I don't know what she is. I ain't care enough to start digging into her life.
That's the point of the matter. She shouldn't worry about what she's trying to do to make a good effort to change, in healthy environment, help her health, and to change the world and save the animals as well. I mean, why interrupt that?
Yeah, as a vegan, we should be like, even if you don't like, even if you don't like Beyond Meat, even if you personally won't eat it, it's an option that other people can have. And instead of knocking it because you believe, even if you believed it was GMO'd, instead of knocking it, just say that like it is a plant-based alternative, like Kim Kardashian.
That's right.
Yeah,
Well,
that was her
see,
name. Kim
today,
Kardashian said it's a plant-based alternative.
right. Well, see, I understand the stock has actually gone down today to $117. And I think that I'm actually interested in that, and I would appreciate Kim Kardashian plugging Beyond Meat and also the vegan movement.
I have some stock in Beyond Meat.
You know, so hey, if she's investing in it, and many other vegans are, hey, that's a better opportunity for Beyond to even expand their products.
Yeah,
Because actually, I'm on my way. I forgot to tell you, I'm on my way to Harris Teeter because, in moderation, even though I tried to stay on the healthy side, I am going to get some Beyond breakfast sausage. So, hey,
because
in moderation,
it's vegan
and it's cruelty free is the point.
Yeah, like I don't understand why, as a vegan, you would fix your lips to degrade another vegan product.
Like, right, and to demean another vegan. Why do that? I mean, we're all trying our best.
I don't know if Kim Kardashian is vegan. I don't know if she is
not?
vegan.
I don't know. You need to go vegan.
I don't know if she is or not.
Get with the program.
I don't know if she is or not, but I know that she promoted Beyond Meat, and I know that another vegan trashed it. And even if Kim Kardashian was paid to say it, right? Even if she was, so the fuck what? It is promoting the vegan movement. Exactly. Why would you fix your lips to say, halt, stop,
and just like you,
the vegan movement, like
right, you, me, and every other vegan activist, I should say, we are constantly advocating for animal rights and for plant-based eating, and we shouldn't knock the effort of a celebrity. I'm sorry. I don't care. I think it sounds like she's got a tiff. She may have a tiff with her just in reference to who she is, and maybe this person is like, soul searching herself and needs to get a grip. I don't know.
I mean, I have a tiff with the Kardashians. I mean, why the fuck are they even famous?
We don't. I know, but I don't even care. Exactly
my point. Like, why? Okay, so for all that I know about the Kardashians, right? You got the transgender Kardashian. Let him live his life. Okay, then you got the Mama Kardashian. That's or all the other Kardashians too, that somehow managed to always only date Black people. All right, let them live their life. Then you got the Kim and the Kanyes that supported Donald Trump. All right, then that's when you say there's a problem, right? At that moment, you can say there's a problem. But any other moment, it's like, let them live their life, because nothing that they're doing is hurting anyone. And her promoting their efforts Beyond Meat,
she's trying to create less cruelty,
animal cruelty.
Yeah, and why not let her do it? Because she has a huge platform, unlike this young lady that's giving some sort of sarcastic, offensive comment. Her comment didn't. Your comment. Does it help or does it hurt? I guess you should ask yourself those questions before you put something in a post, assuming that somebody's got. Obviously, the woman's got a lot of money, So, but if she's got a huge following, so be it.
Exactly. All her followers are gonna see this.
We all hope to have a platform like that one day. Yeah, we want to. All of us would like to get several followers. Just and all those non-vegans out there that are following her, they're hearing it. They're hearing it from this woman.
Yes, and everything
I can't reach them, and you can't reach them.
Sure can. And everything a Kardashian says, everything resonates. It echoes. It keeps
Yeah, because
spreading. Like,
some people want to be like the celebrities they follow. You know, some people want
yes,
to mimic them. But
yes.
you know, this woman on the other hand is wanting to attack their position on veganism.
While
But even
also
though,
hurting the
like I
movement.
said, yeah, I think she may be plant-based because, in fact, you know, there's a big
Yeah,
question, and that's a big debate there. Whether you're plant-based or you're vegan, either
it's
you're
not
doing
a
it for the
debate. People just don't do their research. Plant-based
no,
is people that's in it for their health and all that stuff.
right,
Vegan
and
are
they
people
don't
that
they
are in
could
it
care
for
less,
ethical reasons.
right? But they could care less about the animals.
Yeah, vegans are in it for ethical reasons. Uh,
Activists are in it for the environment, the animals, and health. They
and
love humans, they love animals, and they love the environment. We
yeah,
love our planet.
anytime I'm talking to somebody, I always make sure that, like, if I'm talking to them, like in outreach or whatever, I always make sure that I tell them, like, actually that's plant-based. Like, if they're in it like for their health or whatever, I make sure I tell them, like, yeah, that's plant-based. Vegans are in it mostly for like ethical reasons. Like, I be sure I tell them that, because one of the issues that I notice within the vegan community is that a lot of times you'll have people call themselves vegan and then they're actually plant-based, and they're like, oh, why I stopped being vegan? And I'm like, you were never vegan in the first place.
Exactly. And I totally agree with that. That is so bogus, you know, for somebody to represent a vegan community and say that they have the, you know, all the compassion in the world for the animals. Oops, damn, I just realized I don't like animals so much anymore. What the hell? You know, you were
Yeah, like,
plant-based to begin with. You were never vegan. If your heart can flip just like that. No. Mm-mm.
yeah,
Nope,
like, it's
your heart is in it for life. I will be a vegan when I die at
for real though.
102.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, I want to get a vegan tattoo. I just don't know which one I want. Like, I'm gonna be vegan forever. I'm being vegan in the grave. Even my funeral is like planned out. I want to be in a tree pod so I can
Okay, yeah. In
refurbish.
Washington State. I want to be
Actually, I
in the
don't want
tree
it to be
pod.
in Washington State. I don't want it to be in Washington
Well,
State. I wanted to be somewhere here in Hampton Roads, where I started
okay.
my vegan journey, where I fell in love with the vegan community here. I want it to be here, because will always be where my heart is, even though I'm leaving and I don't plan on coming back. My heart will always be here in Hampton Roads with all the amazing vegan food that
Yeah,
is
you're
here.
going to be whining next month. You're going to be whining. I miss home. I miss you guys.
No, I'm be saying I miss the food.
I'm homesick.
Nope, nope, nope. Never that. Never that. But
Hey,
I will miss all the
take it
amazing
from one
people
who
that's
knows.
here.
I moved to Richmond back in the day, and man, even though I was an hour and a half away, I miss home big time. So,
Yeah.
but
I miss all the
but I
food
love
and the
Richmond.
amazing
Richmond's
people.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
food is amazing.
Amazing people and food. Yeah, Ghent needs a darn vegan restaurant. I don't understand why they don't have one, but I got to push for one, or even
Well, I'm
open
be
one.
gone, so that's on you.
All right. Well, you can come back and help me run it when you're in town.
Psych.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
But yeah,
So,
I mean,
all right.
there's plenty of ways that I think that everyone should take a deep dive into themselves and see what they are doing that is harming the animal rights movement versus helping it. And then try to stop whatever that thing is.
But
Like,
there's a lot of people that aren't, you know, I don't know all the answers to activism, but I'd
no
say
one
that
does.
an animal rights activist versus a vegan is, I would say, two different things, because not all vegans are activists, and
Yeah.
they don't like this young lady here does not understand that this is a huge undertaking, and we have got to be on point all the time. We can't screw up, you know.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we have too many non-vegans out there that actually are doing her job, which she just did, and that was destroy Kim Kardashian's platform and her comment. I mean,
and I mean,
the non-vegan community will attack that woman just fine without a vegan doing it, you know?
Yeah, and then on one hand, it's like, it's Kim Kardashian, so the comment isn't going to be, very much harmful to Kim Kardashian. But it's like that comment, some non-vegan somewhere is reading that comment. And that non-vegan could have been thinking about getting Beyond Meat prior to your comment.
I honestly think Kim Kardashian, to be honest with you, should in fact put that woman in her place.
Oh, that is never gonna happen.
No, just with one, like one positive vegan kind of comment, a strong.
I think her post in itself speaks enough. Honestly, I don't think that
it does.
Coming back at her is. I think
entertaining her negativity is not good, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and then all the other vegans already did that, which is why I saw the post in the first place, because it had so many other comments.
Where was it posted?
Underneath it. It was on Facebook. I think it was Veg News' page. And that takes me back to the point where I was like, anything Kim Kardashian says is going to echo and spread. I don't follow any of the Kardashians, but I found out about this because somebody else that I do follow. Yeah, somebody else that I do follow posted about it. And then the only reason why I even saw this woman's comment is because somebody else that I'm friends with commented on the comment. When Kim Kardashian made that post, right, or that whatever she did, when she said that, and then Veg News posted it, right, they were sharing it to even more people, and then you commented, so then people are going to see that comment, and somebody is going to see that comment and say, well, then I'm not going to get Beyond Meat. Somebody is going to do it. Somebody's going to do it. And you as a vegan is responsible for that person not getting Beyond Meat, because what you should have done was not say anything. Like, if you can't say something positive, just don't say anything.
Yeah. Back in the day, they said, hey, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yes, because
keep that shit to yourself.
Yes. Yes. And it's like, I had nothing nice to say, right? Like, I had nothing nice to say, so I didn't say anything, right? I hit the love on the Facebook thing. You know how you can like, love, care, all that stuff. I hit love up there because I love the fact that she was promoting it. But I had nothing to say about Kim Kardashian. Nothing. I don't know her. I don't care enough to know about her. Like, I had nothing to say. Right. But when I saw this woman's comment, I wanted to respond. But what I did not want to do is give her comment more ammunition, which takes me to the point when I said that all these other vegans had already commented on her post. Let's stop doing that. Because as you comment on it, what you're doing is you're giving that person more face time. More people are going to see that comment. 1 or 2 comments should be enough to explain that it doesn't matter. For one,
rather than having everybody jump in the pot and everybody have a free-for-all and everybody's dogging this, they're trying to dog this one lady out like us.
Yeah.
And but we're really not, honestly. And we took it to a different
We're not
platform.
trying to attack her.
We didn't comment. We didn't comment on and entertain her negativity. Because
I'm not trying to attack her or anything. This is more of education or just our personal opinions on how we as vegans should respond to things like this, or how we shouldn't respond to things like this. And like I said, it ain't just her. It's not just her. Like, she's the one that I picked out to decide to do this video on, but it's not just her. Let's not start attacking people or anything like that. It's not what this video is about.
It's just, as an issue, as a whole, as a community, we vegans should watch our
what we say out our mouth
to people's posts.
Yes. And then when you have one that is negative like this, that's hurting the movement, let's not keep on going. because as we continue to comment on the post, more and more people see it. And so, like, I sat there and I didn't read all of those comments underneath the post. I skimmed them. I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'm done. I'm not reading the rest of this. Like, but somebody else that isn't already vegan, they're not going to read all this either. What they're going to see is a bunch of vegans essentially attacking this one girl.
This girl is like, I get the impression this girl that spoke up is evidently, she's excuse me, she's actually trying to maybe help the vegan community, but she's back assward. In doing that.
Yeah, I do think she was trying to help. From what I read, from how I'm interpreting it, is that Kim Kardashian is essentially the wrong person to be a face in the promote the movement, and that Beyond Meat is the wrong.
We need all the help we can get. We need all the hey, well, maybe she's working for the other burger company.
I don't know. I don't think
I rest my case. No, I'm just saying she was implying that Kim was working for Beyond. Maybe she's working for, I don't know, the lentil company.
Yeah, but like she was like against GMO foods, but then that's another thing. Like, is GMO foods really something that we should be against per se? Some GMO foods that isn't bad, right? Like they're GMO to help the environment so that they can make more and with less space, less water, like things like that. And so it's helpful. But so GMOs isn't always bad, and GMO doesn't always mean spraying shit on the flowers and the gardens and stuff. It doesn't
with Monsanto and all that. Yeah. But
yeah, like still, we take something and we take it to the far left.
Still, there are traces in everything. We're screwed.
Yeah.
We're screwed. You know, we all know it, or some of us know it, I should say. Not all of us know it, unfortunately.
Yeah, so. Like there's a lot of things that we as vegans do that are actually hurting the movement. Like the people that are like, oh, like this company sold out to this company. And I'm like, yo, if a big time company, if a big time business, if a big time food production person wants to sell a vegan product that isn't tested on animals, that is a good thing. Do you know how many more people are going to see this? Do you know how much cheaper eventually the product will become? Yeah. Like that is a good thing, but because it's this company that tests on animals, right, and their regular everyday products, we don't want to support this company. And
and then you're going to say, oh, well, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't try. No, we want them to try. We want them to convert over. It's just like trying to convert a Rowdy Girl Sanctuary. I love following them. You know, she got her husband to change his ways of life and got him to go vegan. So he turned his ranch into a sanctuary. You know?
Hey, like, what's wrong with that? And so it's like, at some point, these big major companies are going to switch over to being predominantly vegan, predominantly cruelty free, but they have to start somewhere, and they're starting by buying the ones that are startups, right? Like all these companies that they're calling them sellouts. They're not selling out; they're selling up.
Right,
they're selling
exactly,
up because they're selling to someone who is bigger, badder, and better. And that company, whether it's a food manufacturing company or whether it's an animal like a makeup company, like whatever it is, that company has a farther reach than this vegan company does. And so by selling this vegan company to this bigger company that, yes, they test on animals and they sell animal products or whatever else they do. Yes, they do. But by selling your vegan company to this company, what you're essentially doing is you're taking your small company, your small reach, and you're saying, let's expand it. Let's grow it. Let's have it reach more people. Let's have it go farther. So
Right.
why are we complaining? Like, why
Like
are we
I always
complaining?
say, we're planting seeds.
Yes,
So
exactly. This company that started off selling animal products, testing on animals, everything else, they started off like this. Now they have a vegan company, a vegan sister company or parent company or whatever, and they are eventually going to expand and have more.
yeah, and they're going to want our vegan business as well, you know, because it ultimately, a non-vegan company of any sort is losing our business as a vegan community, and
Yeah.
they're feeling it. I think, I hope, and you know, they're trying to think of ways that they can get that dollar back. It's about $1. It has nothing to do. It's big business, you know.
It is. And they're making a lot of money from buying this vegan company, just as the vegan company is making a lot of money from selling it. But that vegan company, whoever sold it, can easily just make another vegan company and do the same thing, sell it again, let it sell up, right? Sell
But
it to
they,
somebody bigger and better, and then start another one.
Yeah. And
then you have more and more vegan
they have that
companies.
experience of growing that small company, and then okay, now it's time to relinquish it to this bigger company and see what they can do with it. You know,
Yes.
you know, and
that bigger company is going to make it so much further.
Right, but that bigger company didn't have to do all the startup, and they're interested because they want your dollar back. So if they want my vegan dollar, you know, that's another issue we need to talk about later. Is do you actually support non-vegan businesses? Like, you know, I was thinking last year. I mean, I would rather have a hairstylist that was vegan, that I know that her dollar is going to and that's taking it to major extremes, you know, that you would rather support a vegan family than a non-vegan family.
See, I'd support a non-vegan business. And the reason why I'd support a non-vegan business is because by supporting that non-vegan business, and I'm saying, like, if they had something that was vegan, like if, like you mentioned, hairstylist, right? If the hairstylist was using some vegan products, you absolutely, yes, I would go and support.
Definitely.
Yeah, because what I want you to do is use more vegan products, buy more vegan products, right? And so by supporting this non-vegan business in a vegan sense, what you're essentially saying is we want more of this, right? Like people talk about McDonald's all the time. McDonald's, how they don't have vegan options, or how if they did have vegan options, they wouldn't support it, or blah, 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 because they treat chicken so badly.
But again, like you said, you have to support the non-vegan business because they're trying.
Yes, they're trying. Like, yes, they treat chickens terribly. Yes, I do not support that. But if they did a vegan chicken nugget, you best to fucking believe I'm buying that vegan chicken. It better taste good too, because McDonald's, when I'm giving you my dollar, shit better taste good. But I'm buying that vegan chicken nugget, and I want every other vegan to go and buy that vegan chicken nugget, and I want non-vegans to go and buy that vegan chicken nugget, because then you know what's going to happen? Less chickens are going to get hurt, because they're going to start selling less chickens, because they're going to start selling more vegan chicken nuggets. So it's like, support that non-vegan business if they have vegan products.
Saving animals. It's saving animals, and it's bringing more awareness. People are becoming more aware. I think as a world, we don't have a lot of people that are aware of their environment, or aware of the system, or aware of what is, I don't know, what's going on in their own community, you know. They're just not, and so we have to kind of help them.
Yeah, I think that supporting non-vegan businesses is a great way to promote veganism. Because what I do when I go to non-vegan businesses, the first thing I do is say, did you know you can get vegan this, vegan that, vegan blah, blah, blah at this restaurant, this restaurant, that restaurant, that restaurant. And then a non-vegan is usually like, wait, really? They have that? Like, I love
Right.
doing, like, if you're doing outreach and you can't talk about the non-vegan restaurants and you can only talk about the vegan places, these non-vegans ain't gonna know what the fuck you're talking about. But if
Right.
you're able to say, Beyond Meat has an Impossible Burger, all you have to do is take off the mayonnaise and it's 100% vegan. That non-vegan is gonna be like, wait, really? Wow, I might go and try it. Like at ODU, when I was doing outreach, I talked about Dunkin' Donuts to death because it was right down the street. Okay, it was walking distance.
And bam,
It
now
was
they
like
have Beyond
5-minute
Sausage.
walk.
Thank you. I'm going to get some Beyond
Yes,
Sausage. They got me hooked.
yes, I love doing outreach, and I tell people, do you eat Dunkin' Donuts? And they'd be like, yeah. And I was like, well, Dunkin' Donuts has a vegan sausage. It's called Beyond Sausage Sandwich. All you have to do is take off the cheese and the egg. The main takeaway from this video should be, A, it doesn't matter who is promoting veganism, they're promoting veganism. Let them promote it. Don't dish them.
Right.
B, it doesn't matter what vegan product it is, it's a vegan product. Don't dish it,
Right.
support it. C, whatever it is that you do that is harmful to the vegan movement, whether it's knock on vegan products or knock on companies that aren't vegan or whatever it is that aren't fully vegan, whatever it is, take a deep dive into yourself and try to change it. Veganism is about putting as much positivity and compassion into the world as we possibly can. So let's do it. Let's stop.
If you pour more
negative
love
energy
into the world, you're going to receive more love back.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. With that
Keep
being
that light
said,
shining. Keep that light
with
shining.
that being said, this is Raw Opinions by Mary and I absolutely love all of you beautiful, compassionate people. And thank you so much for taking care of the animals and the planet. And that's it. That's all I got to say.
Go vegan.
Wishing everyone peace, love, and positivity on this lovely afternoon.